life awakens in its most intense moments. A roar tears through the air. The wings collide in a furious dance above the earth. These are not mere battles. They are the epics of nature, written in wind, in soil, and in blood, painting the most complete portrait of the wild world. While the mother seal is out hunting, a young pup plays alone on the shore, until it suddenly becomes the center of attention for a flock of caracaras. Sharp talons graze its skin, startling the pup, filling it with fear, yet it has no idea how to escape the tightening circle. Sensing an easy meal, more birds gather, swarming in and launching relentless attacks on the helpless seal pup. But fortune shifts. Just then, the mother returns from the sea. Spotting her pup in danger, she charges forward in a flash. With one powerful leap, she sends the birds scattering, restoring the pup's freedom once more. The southern giant petrel is infamous for its ferocity, a bird unafraid to attack other seabirds, most often penguins. In a way, it carries on the legacy of its dinosaur ancestors, much like the velociraptor once did, gripping its prey with relentless strength. The small penguin tries desperately to flee, sprinting toward its colony, but every powerful wing beat of the petrel seems to cut off its escape. Yet the petrel is not only a hunter, it's also a scavenger. These birds clean up carcasses from the beaches, keeping the shoreline pure and helping sustain the delicate balance of the entire ecosystem. A strong seagull suddenly dives from above, targeting a small pigeon below. Its speed is astonishing, like a lion striking its prey in midair. The pigeon frantically flaps its wings, trying to escape, but every effort is in vain. Within moments, it's trapped in the sharp beak of the relentless predator.
But amazingly, this time,
A bird of prey spots a small mouse foraging for food. Without a single warning cry, it dives, beaks, and talons ready for a one-on-one battle. The mouse reacts swiftly, leaping aside to dodge each strike, proving it's not an easy target. The predator attacks again and again, driving the mouse into a corner. It's a fierce standoff, unyielding until both creatures grow weary and finally retreat. High above the sky, two eagles streak through the air like arrows aimed at a great blue heron. Cornered, the heron dives toward the water, its wings beating furiously, sending ripples spiraling across the surface as it tries to evade the fierce attacks. One of the eagles doesn't hesitate. It dives like a gust of steel, beak and talons locked on target. The battle erupts over the water, waves awaken with every clash, as both hunter and prey unleash every ounce of strength they have. At last, the eagle overpowers its target, lifting the heron into the air, a worthy reward for a flawless hunt. The great blue heron, with a beak long and sharp as a spear, suddenly dives toward a ground squirrel scurrying for food. Its strike is fierce, not piercing the body, but clamping tightly around the squirrel's tiny legs. A sharp, desperate cry echoes through the air as the heron stands tall, eyes cold as steel. It lifts its head high, the razor-sharp beak gripping its prey without a hint of hesitation. In a final act of desperation, the squirrel writhes and struggles, its small body twisting inside the predator's throat. The heron's neck feathers tremble softly, silent witnesses to the last struggle between life and instinct. A massive male lion crouches at the mouth of a burrow, its claws tearing into the damp earth as the ground slowly gives way beneath its strength. Each dig is a beat of tension, every breath drawn tight like a bowstring. Deep inside, the warthog holds its breath. It knows that even the slightest movement could be its final signal. The lion is in no rush. It works with patience and precision, as if it knows that today's meal doesn't belong to the reckless. Bit by bit, it tears apart its rival's refuge until the ground splits open with a sharp sound. The warthog is dragged out, its wide eyes still unable to believe what's unfolding. The lion has worked hard for this moment, a true display of determination and unwavering persistence. With a lightning-fast strike, the leopard seizes a young warthog, holding it firmly in its powerful jaws. It drags the prey up into a tree, away from the watchful eyes of other predators. For one of Africa's most agile hunters, this should have been an easy task, but not this time. The little warthog refuses to surrender. It kicks and struggles with surprising courage, nearly breaking free from the leopard's grasp. The leopard adjusts its hold, muscles tense, eyes burning with focus and determination. The two wrestle fiercely on the tree branch, a desperate clash of strength and survival. Only when the warthog's breath begins to fade does the leopard finally rest, the hard-fought battle now won.
Ok. Vai cair. Pegou.
On the African savanna, even a meal can turn into a battlefield. For the hyenas, a scrap of meat is a feast. They don't care about glory or fame. All they want is to eat. But today, their luck has reached its limit. From a distance, a massive male lion appears. His golden mane blazes under the sun, each heavy step radiating power and authority. With a single glance, he sends the hyena pack scattering, their confidence melting into caution. In just a few strides, the lion claims what was rightfully his, the prize of a hunt that belongs to the true king of the plains. Hippos may look gentle and slow, but in reality, they are incredibly dangerous. Just one wrong look or a slight sound can set them off in an instant. Two hippos charge at each other in a furious, uncontrollable rage. It's hard to believe how wide a hippo's massive jaws can open, wide enough to crush almost anything in a heartbeat. If you ever come across a scene like this in the wild, keep your distance, far enough to stay safe. In the wild, hippos and crocodiles share the same rivers, each respecting the other's boundaries. But when conflict breaks out, victory almost always belongs to the hippo. Its massive solid body and terrifying bite force leave the crocodile with little chance to strike effectively. The queen snake, a remarkable species, has an almost unbelievable taste in food. It eats only freshly molted crayfish. Once a crayfish sheds its hard shell, its body turns soft, and that's when the queen snake strikes. It doesn't rely on sight to find its prey, but instead reads the language of the water, invisible chemical signals that only its sensitive tongue can detect. Within seconds, the crayfish disappears into the snake's mouth, never given a chance to fight back. During the dry season in the Indian Ocean, hundreds of thousands of young seabirds gather on a small island to practice flying. But beneath the shimmering blue waters, giant tree valleys are already waiting. Normally solitary hunters, they now assemble in numbers, silently stalking just below the surface. Each time a fledgling dips too low, it takes only a heartbeat, a sudden splash. The giant treblely strikes with lightning speed, precision, and brutality, like a silver arrow shot from the depths of the sea. For these young birds, every flight is both a lesson and a trial. Only the strongest will survive these perilous days to truly earn their place as hunters of the sky. Hidden within a narrow gorge, the leopard moves like a shadow, silently stalking a herd of impalas grazing in the open. One lone impala strays from the group and instantly falls into the sights of the elegant predator. With a swift, precise pounce, the impala collapses, and for a moment, it seems the hunt is over. But fate shifts in just a few seconds. From the distance, a hyena approaches, drawn by the scent of blood and the sound of victory. It comes closer, a sly grin spreading across its face, ready to steal the reward earned by another. In the chaos, the impala suddenly leaps up, breaking free from both hunters, and sprints back to the safety of its herd. Normally, lionesses are the very symbol of unity. They hunt together, raise their young together, and protect their pride as one. But today, every rule has been shattered. Amid swirling golden dust and echoing roars across the savannah, the queens of this land turn against each other. It all begins with the half-eaten remains of a previous kill, the spoils of their last hunt. Yet in the wild, food means power, and no one is willing to give up their share. The male lion lurks in the grass, silently observing the approaching herd of African buffalo. It stays still, inhaling each breath, sensing every movement around it. Its eyes lock onto the mature buffalo. Then suddenly the lion bursts forward. Its motion is as fast as lightning. The herd startles, stampeding in panic. Roars echo across the savannah. The predator and its prey collide with fierce force. The male lion sinks its claws into the buffalo, using astonishing strength to overpower it. African buffalo have sharp senses to detect predators by combining visual, olfactory, and auditory cues. This species can spot a lion from up to 0.6 miles away. Today, the mother and baby buffalo were unlucky as they were targeted by a pair of lions. Life on the savannah is harsh, but here, courage and maternal instinct are the most powerful weapons. The young buffalo is still too inexperienced and weak to face a predator. But the mother buffalo has long been prepared for this moment, ready to fight the lion to protect her calf. Of course, lions do not give up easily. They often target calves or the weaker individuals in the herd. Lions know that the young have slower reflexes, are prone to mistakes, and can become separated from the herd, creating the best hunting opportunities. The male lion is still regarded as the king of the savannah thanks to its superior strength over many other animals. However, within the pride, Hunting is the role of the lionesses,
Very still.
while the males usually serve as protectors.
Sit still, sit still.
Bringing down a buffalo calf is not a difficult task for a lioness.
Okay, quiet, quiet.
Possessing an undiminished wild instinct, the African buffalo has never been domesticated. This time, the lioness steps into a challenging hunt, with her opponent being a true warrior of the savannah. Powerful, unyielding, and ready to fight to the very end.
Right now? Yeah. Let's sit there.
An adult African buffalo can weigh between 1,100 and 2,200 pounds. Each individual has a muscular build and sharp horns, ready to take on any predator. That's why lionesses rarely hunt alone. They hunt in prides to minimize risk and more easily bring down an African buffalo.
Another one. The buffalo. The other one. Just come in and finish him off.
When a hungry pride of lions targets a weak buffalo calf, the attack can end very quickly. But fortunately, the mother buffalo is strong enough to drive the lions away. On the savannah, the collective strength and unity of an African buffalo herd can sometimes be enough to defeat even the most cunning predators. A massive herd of nearly 600 African buffalo is slowly making its way toward the riverbank to drink. Two nearby lionesses have spotted a good hunting opportunity, but faced with such a densely packed herd, they choose to observe cautiously and wait for the right moment. An African buffalo standing apart from the herd, isolated in a corner, immediately becomes the target of predators. Two lions charge forward. Although it tries to resist, the lone buffalo is no match for the aggressive predators and resigns itself to fate. Suddenly, luck smiles upon the animal. Two herd members notice the danger and rush back to help. The rescue operation succeeds, and the lone buffalo is safely protected. A single moment can change a destiny, but it also serves as a testament to the unity and courage found in the wild. We are reminded that nature is not just a battle between predator and prey, but also a story of life, resilience, and the small miracles of survival. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to continue the journey with us, exploring the inspiring survival stories of wild animals. As the final roar fades into the wind and the crimson sun sinks beyond the horizon, the wild world once again wraps itself in a mysterious silence. Every battle, whether fierce or fleeting, stands as a testament to the unyielding will to live, keeping the great wheel of nature forever turning. If you too can feel the sacred and untamed beauty of nature, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and join me on this journey to explore the wonders of the wild.